Last time, Sister Death died at her own whim. And so too did all of my save files. I have no explanations. All I can do is give huge thanks to Something Awful forum poster, The Littlest Prince, for this save file here. While the game does have a huge number of console commands, this will enable me to get back to where I was without any horrible consequences from cheating my way through the game. Sister Death is still dead. Caterpillar entered at the beginning of the last cycle, so that's as it should be. The mine has got completely different colours in it, so I probably won't be going there, but then again the Darkness Reservation has got a newly grown selection to complement the Twist Garden that I had to grow myself. And for all you know, the Bridge Garden came into being at the beginning of the last cycle. To be honest, I didn't check either, and the Sister's death interrupts the normal ritual, so the truth of that is forever lost. Other than that, all my hearts are exactly the same, all of my colour is pretty much exactly the same amounts, but it was quite hard to tell. And the same hearts are open in the Sisters, but they may have been given a little bit extra. I'll say no more now, it's time to be somber.
This is my last present to you. Forgive me. I'm giving you all of my colour, because I don't need it anymore. There's nothing else I can do for you. No way I can help you anymore. Come to my tree when you think of me. I'll be there in spirit. This is my gift. Not because I think you need it, but because I'm too tired to go on.
At the very least, we know there's nothing we could have done to prevent it.
No, this isn't good at all. Sisters are the passages that I use to come here. They are the best that this void has created. His dreams, his possibilities of a future life, that will be lost. Take care of the Sisters, Spirit. Don't let them die. They're not immortal. The fewer Sisters there are, the less chance we'll have to ascend.
And there's her chamber, looking much the same, but the light of her tree has faded with her. Her voice remains to some extent. She'll still be the one to tell us when our colour is running low in the void. But her self-sacrifice has made all the denizens either scared or angry. The brothers see it as a huge crime, and would try and stop me, and the other Sisters, from doing the same. And if all the Sisters die, well, as Colour said, the Sisters are his pathways into the void.
I'll be your guiding light.
And if the colour goes, so too will go the void's chances of having a future life. So empty and hollow. What's this? Her tree yet responds.
Take care of my chambers. The more colour you use here, the more damage you'll do.
Still trying to keep us safe. Can I revive her? Absolutely nothing. There must be something I can do, I'm just not powerful enough at the moment. That's it. I've scoured her deathbed and picked the last few scraps from her carcass.
I am the colour of your power and fame.
I think I can afford to leave that one. Give her some modicum of warmth that hopefully she can cling on to. I'm a bit of a sap like that. She saved us from annihilation, gave us means to live and fed us with the little she had. When she had no choice but to end herself, she helped me in the final way she could. I would be doing her a deep disservice if I gave up now, so I must continue. Before Death's untimely demise, I was fully intending to visit Yarny and open her second heart, but the Hump Mine has recently undergone new management, so I can't do what I wanted, but it looks like the Darkness Reservation has exactly what I need to feed her up, and in huge amounts, so I'm going to head there. Narrowly missed Echo. That girl scares me. I really hope no one gets the wrong idea from all of this. Not that I could blame them.
After you unlock all 20 hearts and the heart of breakthrough, important to me anymore.
Yes, the sisters are Colour's passages into the void, so now we know very clearly why the brothers have been keeping the sisters alive and enslaved. They can probably control the flow of colour. I believe it was Ema who said the sisters have a power when they are free. I don't know whether that power is something akin to what I have, with these glyphs and such, or if they have the more subtle but overall far more important power of control over the flow of colour. I would guess that the brothers have found a way to harness this power somewhat. After all, they did provide a feast for me, but they're smart, they know it's finite, and they use it very sparingly. They know that I can commune with colour, so they've probably been hoping all this time that I would inadvertently find some way of increasing the flow or finding a much greater source, eliminating their hunger forever and renewing their paradise. So now we've reached a stage where the brothers have seen that the sisters have the capability to end themselves. The sisters have also realised that that is a potential way out. If either the brothers or the sisters reach a stage of such desperation that they decide to either kill the other party or end themselves just to be the ones to make the first move and finish things on their terms, the entire void will collapse, along with me, all the inhabitants, and any future prospects or chance of reaching the next limit.
I'll be your guiding light.
I don't know whether this summoner has revitalized itself after being used previously, or whether the Littlest Prince just hasn't used it yet, but I feel quite entitled to it at this point.
Teach you to bring the dead to life.
Well, that skill would be extremely useful now. Lay it on me, Violet. No doubt I don't have enough yet. Every time I hear there is no death in the void, it's going to have all that much more meaning. Taking 2 trips to the Mushroom Man probably doesn't make much sense in this chamber. Nevertheless, it's one of the few consistent habits I picked up.
Riches will come to you soon.
And that's that chamber drained. Just one more garden beckoning, and then I'll see what occurs to me. There really isn't an easy route back to Ely's chambers. Just gotta take it one step at a time, and I'm gonna end up pushing past Echo.
Time is running out. Don't fall asleep.
Okay, I'm focused, but you're really not helping. It's giving me the chills. I get the feeling her words are just tied up in the fabric of the void and are pelting me at random. More of a harsh reminder at this stage. Echo's halfway to her next heart. Oh well, there's not much I can do about that. But then again, I have spent the entire game crippling myself after all. And who's this? The other travelling sister actually exists. Outside of the confines of Echo's enchanting delusions, that is.
Somebody killed Sister Death. Now, who could that be? Do you know, guest? Why start killing us? And don't tell us she gave her color to you of her own free will. We don't know how to give here. You gave her poisonous color, didn't you? How brutal. Any sister can ascend, but there's no need to kill the others. Yet. I will give you a very special glyph. When you show it to a sister, she'll give you something extra. And don't listen to my mistress either. She's a bit insane. Who can be called the one in this place? Everyone is equal here, and you're free to choose. By the way, your Ola has been entrusted to Montgolfier. Entrusted to be corrupted. So don't bother hurrying.
Vampire. This glyph is the opposite of donor. It compels a sister to give you the color she's keeping in her last heart. When the color floods the sister's chambers, she will lose strength and may close the road through her realm.
Vampire. Up until now, I've been able to poison the sisters and kill them off. but now I can kill them and keep their colour for myself. The introduction shows me using it on Yanni. I don't know why I'd ever use it on Yanni. It can be game breaking, but no doubt I'll still show it off at some point.